People are freaking out, panicking, and buying ridiculous amounts of toilet paper because apparently that's going to save you from the virus is 1,400 toilet paper rolls.
Wait, and that's being said from a person who has Crohn's disease. That means a lot, guys.
Yeah. Hello.
Where have we been? Yeah, it's been quite a while.
It's been a minute.
Sorry guys, but we're here back to entertain you guys because of this virus.
Plus my beautiful face is a plus.
Okay, so a lot has been going on. There's a virus.
If you didn't know,
yeah,
there's a virus out.
Please don't come to this channel expecting me to give you like the chemistry version of all this and what this virus does. I don't know what it personally does to people. There's a lot of misinformation out there, but you still got to be prepared and kind of take it a little extreme.
You got to take precautions too, because if no one takes precautions or anybody stays, smart about it, it's just going to keep spreading.
Okay, so many of you guys are probably wondering what we are doing. I've gotten a lot of messages, concerned like, are you safe? Is everything okay? Haven't really posted on Orion's Instagram in a while, so this is an update for you guys. If you are like us, we've been quarantined inside our house for a couple days. Not just self-quarantine. Not like a doctor has diagnosed us with this virus.
And we haven't been told by the Department of Health to quarantine. It's just with me being immunocompromised and Janice with her chronic health issues, so on and so forth, it is best for us to just avoid, not go out. Even though, yes, it can be boring inside your house and you go stir crazy after a few days, but it's a necessary precaution because if we get sick, it's going to hit us harder than the average person.
So you're probably wondering what precautions we are taking. Now, this is what we're doing. You don't have to do them. It's not as if it's official what we're doing. It's just we want to feel safe and make sure we really don't get it.
So first and foremost, obviously, do not go out unless absolutely necessary. Don't go out for fun. So for example, what is absolutely necessary? Groceries, medication, stuff like that. People are freaking out, panicking, and buying ridiculous amounts of toilet paper because apparently that's going to save you from the virus is 1,400 toilet paper rolls.
Hey.
But we have our food, we have medication.
Wait, and that's being said from a person who has Crohn's disease. That means a lot, guys.
Yeah. So we're just doing those precautions. No shoes in our house anymore. We have a little thing in our garage where as soon as we get, pull my car in, we take our shoes off, puts it in the rack, and then we have house shoes that do not leave the house. So we have something to wear inside the house, flip-flops, slippers, stuff like that. We disinfect everything that we touch on a daily basis. So light switches, doorknobs, the keypad for the alarm, for the AC, stuff like that. Things that are daily touched and manipulated get disinfected with alcohol sanitizer every single day. We have Clorox wipes, which are in short supply. Don't get me wrong, we did not go out and buy 50 bottles of them, but we have one in each room, and that's enough that we can clean anything that we need to clean, disinfect, and keep us and our family safe. Another precaution that we're doing business-wise is we no longer see anybody in person for our businesses. It is just a precautionary measure because we don't know if someone is coming in sick, and obviously you can have the virus for 2 weeks and not know it. I'm immunocompromised. My mother has her health problems and asthma as well, and so does my sister. So we don't do anything in person. Everything is virtually, online, email, and it's been working out fine. People understand, and a lot of people, we started this before the craze happened. We've been doing this for over 2 weeks, and people actually loved it coming to our office, and we have a big sign that says, sorry, due to coronavirus, we are not accepting anybody in person. We're more than happy to conduct business through email, phone calls, whatever you want. And it's actually been really positive. A lot of people are like, you know what, that is so amazing, thank you, because at the same time, it's also protecting other people, because if someone comes into our office sick, sits down, they are sick with the virus, they leave, someone else sits down in that same chair, they can get it too. So it's been very positive, and these are just a few of our precautionary measures, but we're doing it because we must stay safe.
Another thing that has affected us is my school. Some of you guys don't know, I've gone back to school. What? So this is an official announcement. Sadly, since last week was spring break, a lot of my classmates are in Europe, and because of the travel ban, they can't come back. They can't attend the face-to-face classes. So that was actually really sad for me and shocking. So for right now, school has been transferred to online, and they don't end that till...
It's running through the end of the semester.
Yeah.
Next semester, depending on the situation and how everything plays out over the summer, they will decide whether it's smart to continue face-to-face or if they want to just continue on the online classes. But she has in-person face-to-face classes, and they had to transfer those to online, which for some classes is difficult because not all classes are meant for online.
Like theater, I am doing theater, I love it, and we do a lot of improv things in person, so I'm just thinking, how are we gonna do this all online? And I really wanted to take it in person because it was a great way for me to
She's dramatic.
Whore. Anyway, sorry guys. Another thing I want to say was Paul was super cute because last week when spring break was about to end, he was like, "You are not going to school. I'm writing to all your professors. This will not be happening." So it was cute.
Yeah, because the virus was getting worse and worse in Florida, and I was like, it's not worth going to school, where some people are like us. There are some people who take precautionary measures, but some don't care. Some people think it's crazy, it's stupid, there's only 2 people with the virus, how is that going to affect me? But with that mentality is how the virus is going to spread even more and more. So yeah. I was like, sorry, I don't think it's smart for you to go to school. We wrote to her, the Office of Disability, and they actually sent out a mass email later that day saying no more school.
Yeah, no more, because of Paul. No more, just let's keep safe.
I'll take credit. Now, for those of you who are not in Florida, obviously Florida is a very big popular destination for spring breakers, college kids, families, stuff like that. And there is still people amidst the national emergency that has been declared. The state of Florida is in also a state of emergency. They are activating some of the National Guard to help facilitate needs for medical supplies and if need be, medical facilities that the military can do. Some places like Daytona does Bike Week. The mayor of Daytona actually had to pull all the permits, remove the permits for all these bars and restaurants and functions of Bike Week, because people were still going to go. And the mayor of Daytona said, no one's allowed to go. They removed all the permits, so no one can go to Bike Week anymore. Some of the beaches in South Florida are still full with people on spring break, and the mayor of Miami said we're going to close all public beaches because they want to avoid more these masses of people being together, which is what the CDC and everybody's saying, you need to avoid being in large crowds. But then you go to the beach and it's packed. So these are a few things that's going on in Florida. Other parts of the country, like California, which is worse than Florida. They're starting to close public businesses and stuff like that by order of the mayor. And Florida's slowly getting to that point too. I
feel like us Floridians don't learn our lessons. Florida man does this or that. So there's a reason for it, guys, honestly.
But it sounds bad. It's necessary that everybody stays home, because in China, people are like, oh great, it's controlled. It's controlled because everyone's home. No one is leaving their house, and they were able to, stop it. Hopefully here in the US it doesn't get as bad, and that we can stop this before it gets too bad.
Now, again, we are taking precautions, and some of Orion's followers are super amazing and even sent us some Vogue masks. Now, we have heard news of people saying these don't work, don't use them. I got this sent to me, so why not use it? I really appreciate it and love the thought.
So like we said, someone was kind enough to send us 2 Vogue masks. We appreciate it very much. Some people say they don't work, but on the back of it, it has the filter feature of N99, which should stop the coronavirus. Now, don't get me wrong. This alone is not going to stop the virus from spreading or me getting it. Because if I touch something and then I touch my face, I can still get sick. You know what I mean? So this is like a precautionary thing. You go out, you wear it, and someone's coughing in the area. It's going to stop, the virus from entering your mouth when you breathe. Obviously, you still got to wash your hands, sanitize, stuff like that. But this is an extra measure, extra layer of protection.
So this is where we're gonna end it. Now you're probably wondering, what's the future of this channel? I'm so lost. What? Well, we are pretty much like not going out. I have not left my house pretty much in the last day. Or no, not day, sorry, the last like 5 days, and I kind of went crazy and told Paul today, I was like, I need to go on a car drive or something. So this keeps me entertained, making vlogs for you guys, and you guys have some entertainment too if you're in quarantine and don't have nothing else to do. So just letting you guys know, this is all about what's going on, quarantine, virus stuff. I will not be talking about Jackie or any of those, touchy subjects, because it's still, hurts a little. So that's what we're gonna do, guys, and I hope you guys will join us for this
crazy, weird quarantine adventure together. We can still drive because you're not going to get the virus if you're driving. We are going to include some clips, not in this video, but in the videos to come, of Disney and how it is empty. The parking lot is something that you never see empty in the middle of the day. The entrance of the park's completely abandoned. There's no one there. It looks really creepy and really cool all at the same time. For those of you who don't know, Disney is closing. They already closed all their theme parks, and later this week, they're actually closing all of the resorts, transportation, Disney Springs. All of Disney property will be closed to the public. So that's going to be really cool to drive around Disney abandoned. We're not going to get down and walk around anywhere, don't get me wrong, but driving through would be pretty cool.
So we'll take you guys on a car ride. So for now, guys, I hope you enjoy, you love, and keep watching. There will be a vlog every single day for your entertainment and ours. So for now, guys, adieu and goodbye.